That's just so depressing. Back to it. Alright. What do we have for us today? Boop. Memory journal number 3. It started to rain days ago and it hasn't stopped since. I spent hours sat listening to the rain patter against the glass in my window. If I close my eyes, I imagine the world beyond the window. New York, London, home. It seems like he's a very creative mind, so there's a possibility that none of this is real. Absolutely none of it. I don't think that's the case, honestly, but it's definitely a possibility. Alright, so that still didn't help us over here, but maybe going to the other depths will, like, lead up to there or something. So, anyways, 400. Oh, wow, that was intelligent on my part. Boop. The hell? The hell?
Sick twice in one morning. This time it must be right.
Wait, what? Does that mean she was pregnant? Did he... Is it possible that she lost the baby and she survived? I still think she died because of how young she is in his head. I can't go over that way? That's weird. Alright. I don't know. I mean, all we can do is find more memories, and one of the memories I can't get now. Which very much upsets me. Just the ore tramming. Or comes from ore tramming, one of the two. Okay, I don't know what that is yet. So let's leave it be, just in case. And we'll go down here. The hell? Is it an elevator or a frickin' transformer of some sort? It must be like a transformer. Not the robots in disguise. Jeez, what's wrong with you people? Hey, knocker!
Let's get out of here, Rob shouted. They all turned to leave, and as they did, there was a loud bang right next to a pitch-black passageway, no more than 5 meters from where Andrew had been standing. Harry yelled out in shock. Rob followed in turn. The banging and moaning was everywhere, suffocating. Was there more than one? Andrew's first reaction was to pick up a large rock and throw it into the darkness. But in doing so, he broke loose a large support beam in the corner of the passageway. A small cluster of rocks fell from the roof, followed by a few large ones. "Oh no," Andrew cried. "We need to get out of here now!" The mine started shaking. A huge section of the roof fell in and completely blocked one of the passageways, crushing the knocker as it fell. The sound was horrendous. The boys ran out of the mine shaft and into the dock. More collapsing and screaming followed, as part of the mine caved in on itself. The boys didn't look back once.
Oh, man. Well, I don't think that was a kid's story. I think that was, for some reason, Thomas blaming himself for the collapse of the mine because he wasn't there. Again, I could be reading into it. Wow, that took a turn at the end there. Another projector. The hell? Can't interact with it. Do I need to find a dial to put on there? I don't know. I'll have to come back to it. Oh, I can go in here. No, this is definitely not a transformer. The hell is this thing? Oh,
Trying so hard. Relax and give it time. Doctor's orders.
oh, hey. Wouldn't expect that. I have no idea what this is. I'm gonna leave it for now. Alright, next fathom. We shall go deeper. Did I read this? Temporary rope bridge. I guess this was new when it came up. Attention all workers. A new rope bridge has been constructed in order to replace the bridge damaged in the skip crash. Can all workers please ensure that they take extra care when crossing the bridge, seeing as how it's made from ropes? I will be tasking George Thornton as your first point of contact if anyone has any questions. A new, more stable bridge will be constructed soon, allowing safer access to the air compressor unit, Warden. So the air compressor unit was broken, and seems like they weren't able to get to it when everything happened. That's why it made such a big deal in the first mine. Oop.
1 year
This is
and 11
weird.
months. Home seems so far away now.
There's another chest. Dear Benny, saying this does no good. I know that. I wish you had never gone to work in that place. You know you always could have been part of the post office with us. There was always room. Breaks my heart every day to think of you. What happened was so unfair. I'm so angry at the mining warden, and in a sad way, I'm angry at you for working there. I keep waiting for you to come home. Love, Mom. Dear Stephen, Big Brother, I am so sorry for falling out with you all those years ago. So sorry for barring you from the crow's nest. So sorry that I could never bring myself to apologize. I still cannot believe what has happened, that you're gone. I keep having these dreams, just watching you, still down there, watching you from afar when you should be up here with us. I love you, and I'm sorry. Elaine. Wow. Letters to the dead. I don't know if I need this, but I'm going to take it back just in case. We have easy access. Let's put it here on my junk shelf. What's that? There's a light over there. Right up, I guess. There's another lock. Damn it. I haven't been seeing anything. Alright, I guess down to the next fathom. Oh, wait. No. For some reason, I thought that opened all of a sudden. It didn't. I'm an idiot. And that happens sometimes. You know, me being an idiot and all. Does it open down here? Am I being an idiot and thinking it only opens... I might have to go back to the other fathom. No, it looks like nothing changes over here. Alright, down to the bottom. Actually, let's make sure that that's all the fathoms there were. Alright. I don't know if there's other ones that I have yet to find, but they're the same as what's on the board over here, too. So, wasn't missing anything, at least. 480. Boop, 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 boop. That looks the same. Alright.
One more day and then freedom. One more day to the smell of the sea. One more sleep and then home.
Painter's Journal number 9. I did not want to paint even though they tried their best to make me. I did not even want to be there or know why I ought to be there. I had to bide my time till the hours passed. I watched out of the window at the beautiful lighthouse on the shore. They kept asking me why I wasn't painting today. Thomas, would you like to do some watercolor work? Acrylics? Pastels? I just wanted to go home, to my wife and my son, and for everything to be normal again. Well, you're sick, man. It's never going to be normal. That's the problem.
The soft brown paper with a light inlay from where the ink had been printed. Today, this ticket was as precious as gold itself.
I'm assuming she's talking about the ticket to America. So what is this, actually? Mine reel. Does that go on all those ones that I was assuming was a transformer? We'll have to find out. Everything is damaged. Everything is lost down here. Caverns of ice-cold water, rusting equipment, and lifeless bodies haunt the space left behind. There is no sound of workman's chatter, no buzz of equipment being used. A moment in time where the faces of men lost are frozen in our memories. Thomas Fletcher. He's definitely a creative mind. Oh, yeah, I already did this one. I was going to say. Okay. I thought it was gonna be a new one. Like, there's no more tape messages left. I listened to all of them. How do I get up there? Must be through one of the locked doors. Boop? Maybe I shouldn't push random buttons. What the hell is this stuff? I'm gonna keep gathering it just in case, but... yeah. There's a reel in there, so I need to get in there. Dear George, Daddy, I am so sad that you are no longer with us. You were such an inspiration, loving, caring, warm, and kind. You always looked out for your friends and family and always put everyone else first. Do you remember the time you took me fishing for the first time? I will never forget that day. The way you always told me to put the fish back if we weren't going to cook them. Always so thoughtful. We'll miss you, Daddy. Me, Thomas, and Mum. Love forever and always, Jean. Alright, this doesn't necessarily invalidate what I thought, but if she's writing this, then Thomas and her are still alive. But can we trust all of these memories? Even the ones that I've taken as reaching a certain conclusion. I don't know. I mean, all we can do is press on and see what else we can find. And oh, here it is. This is what we're looking for. And is that what it's like to have dementia? It's not that you can't remember. It's that you remember incorrectly. I don't know. I don't think anybody can actually know. Coming back from dementia isn't, you know, well heard of. Doesn't really happen very often. Oh, I didn't even notice. I've got a ribbon on my lantern now. There it is. I'm not going to go in there yet. I could if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna. My lantern is so fancy. It's so fancy. Where the hell did that come from? Father. That is a really weird thing to put here. There's a lot of reels. What the hell? Alright. The Devil's Chamber, Part 2. Shit. Their stark, lifeless forms, our bodies lost in time, frozen forever deep underground, eternally singing this line. The devil will have his way if you step into his lap. He will torture and torment thee, luring you unto his trap. If you think you can escape his wrath, your mind is addled and lost, for the devil's chamber is on your back, and your life will be the cost. I read that at the... Oops. I actually clicked out of the game. I read it at the very beginning. I thought it was like another part to it. It's not. I didn't pick it up. I meant to pick it up. Alright. I have this. What is this? Piston handle. Alright. I've seen these all over the place. This didn't have anything to do with it. Yeah, it was from Jean. That's a strange thing to hide back here.
New York to Plymouth.
Oh.
10 days at sea. 10 days until everyone heard the stories. The great adventure.
Oh, the great adventures. Am I sure nothing's changed over here? It sure looks like it. I could start putting the pistons on in the piston handle and the mine reels, but I'm not exactly sure what they do. So, yeah. God damn it. I don't know. AI shutdown?